Igbos are cashing out under Tinubu's government as Yorubas. Hausas cry out over hardship. Igbos will record the most financial prosperity under Tinubu's government. This is a serious one. Why everybody is crying? Why Nigerians are crying? Because of the hard economy, with the high inflation rates and the high naira exchange rate to dollar, and also with the removal of petrol subsidy. Nigerians, okay, everybody is crying. Everybody is, lamenting about the economic hardship. It's just getting unbearable. Some have already started taking their lives, so it is so sad. It is so bad. And in the midst of all the economic hardships, we have had tribal battles, introduced into our society, where there is tribal hatred, especially between the Yoruba and the Igbos, between the Fulanis and the Igbos, and everybody is against the Igbos. But one good side of the Igbo people is that the people are not seeing it that they are the most enterprising, but everybody rather is seeing them as the most enterprising tribe in Nigeria, the most enterprising Nigerian business owners, because they derive their livelihood mostly on the manufacturing and buying and selling of imported goods or export. When you have, when you put the naira, no matter how high the naira is, these guys will follow you in that trend. They can never stop what they do. They can never stop it. They will always find a new way, to do it in the face of challenges. That is exactly whom the Igbos are. They have become so enterprising that in every situation, they turn something, misfortune into fortune. An ordinary Igbo man will turn misfortune into fortune. The Igbos will turn everything before them to fortune. That is, it's even when people cannot see the potentials in anything, the Igbo man will see the potential in it. Whether it is long term or short term, no matter how the potential is, whether short term or long term, an Igbo man will go for it and he will get it. So why is the narrative coming up in this current economic hardship in Nigeria, that people are crying of not being able to buy anything? Because of the exchange rate is hard, okay? But the Igbo man will buy at any rate at all, and will sell it at the current rate. Igbo man does not mind having a very marginal volume of profit, but he will, he prefers a quick turn around to be able to go and come back again, and either to move goods around Nigeria or bring goods from abroad or take goods out of Nigeria into abroad. So, okay, why everybody is saying Igbos are this, are that? They can't get this, they can't get that, they can't Nigeria. The Igbo man, an average Igbo man in short, is not even interested in leading Nigeria. The average Igbo man wants to do his business and be the richest, have the largest amount of money, and then have the largest size of business. And then that, and then they will live a big life. That is now, what people are saying. Igbos have their factories rather, all over, in India, in China, in Gabon, in several other places, in Malaysia, in Singapore. They have their companies producing, and they are bringing it here. When they come to Nigeria, they will distribute their goods either by road or by air, or by any means across all the 36 states of Nigeria and the FCT. So when the price is bad, exchange rate is bad, Igbo man for it doesn't matter whether it's dollars and pounds and euros and the Chinese yen, he will go and buy abroad and bring it back. Whether you like it or not, he will do his trade. He will do his trade, and nothing will happen. You know what they do? What they do, they know how to rally around themselves. That is why anywhere, in any city, any village, they will form a union, Igbo union. Then one person must not collapse. Then one person will never collapse. That's just the truth. Everybody will contribute and will bring up that person. So with all this happening, you will find out at the end of the day, who is suffering the same people? Is it the same people that are supporting the bad government or the Igbos? The people supporting the bad governments are the ones that will support the bad government in the public and go into their closet and start crying. And because they are hungry. But definitely what the pain, the reality of the pain, whether inside or outside, so the Igbo man will accept, because if you jack up the price, you jack up the exchange rate, you will make profit. He will source for his resources according to the high present rate or market condition. He will buy the goods. He will bring it to you and he will sell it in the present market price and condition and make his profit, no matter how small the profit is. He prefers to get a very small marginal profit, discharge the goods and make a quick turnaround or turnover. And by the time you calculate his turnover over a given period, he would have made a larger profit than holding one commodity down for too long, waiting for a better price to sell it. So at the end of the day, you find that the enterprising nature of the Igbo man is making them prosper. And don't be surprised that it might have the largest number or the highest number of billionaires, Igbos, the Igbo tribe, I mean. Don't be surprised that the Igbo tribe has the highest number of billionaires in this country. That they are very quiet. You will never know you will never hear or you never hear or see them drive one car, but they wear one sandal for 1 week or 1 month. They will wear one trouser and shirt for 1 week. And you will never know. They will still come to the buka where you buy mama put rice and beans and bread and eat with you with a bottle of Coca-Cola. Meanwhile, their account is very big. And Igbo man will work. He will work, he will eat with you there and leave some people. Some people will be disparaging them, thinking that, that they are suffering. The typical Igbo man, anywhere they are, is so enterprising that they will never suffer. They might pretend and appear to be suffering, but brother, in the real sense, they are well-founded and they are well-skilled in their business, that they can never lose. They can never lose, no matter how tight the road is, no matter how tight the rope. The Igbo man, the typical average Igbo businessman, will walk through that tight rope and will succeed. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to succeed. The Igbo man is so tenacious, so resilient, and so hardworking, and so hopeful. He is so optimistic and does not believe that he will fail. There's nothing like impossibility in his diary. There's nothing like impossible in his dictionary. So no matter how hard it is, he does his business. He will take time and be patient and remain tenacious and hardworking and know that one day he will break through. And I tell you, really one day he will break through. In all of Igbo man's failure, he will be learning lessons and will continue to fail until he succeeds. Which tribe has that capability in Nigeria, that capacity, or that potential, or that trait, or that capacity? Okay. Now, like any state they stay, they own the commercial entity of that state, anywhere they are. That is why in most places, if they say they want to hold Igbo Day, all the shops and everything will close, and the community will know that the Igbos have closed for that day. And they will tell them, go back to your place. Go back to your place. The people, they will never go back to anyhow. You do your place. They will live here with you, and they will see the potential in that land. And when they make money in that land, and you that is claiming your land, you will stay there and you will not see what they are seeing, where they will venture in and succeed. You will stay in that land for 20 years, 100 years, 1 million years, and you will never see these opportunities. Because why? You have been clouded with tribalism. And it is your land, your community, it is your own. Okay, so at the end of the day, I see a situation where a man is only the political class that will be going what they are doing, and some other tribes, who do not see the potential in every situation. But one big characteristic of an Igbo man is that he will turn misfortune to fortune. That is his job. That is the natural skill that he have. When everybody is crying that there is nothing here, nothing here, Igbo man will look down and see where to pass and see what you're not seeing and capitalize on it. And by the time he starts prospering, envy will come and people will want to destroy his business and resources. But you don't know when, you don't know that when before you see Igbo man build a very big shop here, he must have duplicated that same shop in not more than 3, 4, 5 places remotely where you don't know. So as you born one, he will use the resources from another one to bring it back to life. And you'll be wondering, how did he do it? How did he do it? You will never know, and you will never know. So if you really want to prosper in this aspect of commerce, in the aspect of commerce, go and study the Igbo style. Go and study the Igbo man style. When you do that, you will understand that their commercial capabilities and capacity, and then you will know that even in the midst of economic misfortune and economic situation in Nigeria, an Igbo man will be the least to grant completely, because they will look and turn around misfortune to fortune.